Hi, sweet friends. Welcome back to my home and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Rebecca and this is my husband Larry in the video helping me. And this video is a little bit different than most. It has a change up that I wanted to do to my living room, as well as some vacation clips from our Tennessee 2024 vacation. Now, I had seen someone had recently changed up their living room to where that the chairs and the sofa was facing each other, and I thought maybe I would have room for a coffee table. Unfortunately, there's no room for a coffee table, but I didn't make up my mind just right away. I left it for about 3 days and looked at it, and as I continued to study to see if this was going to work, unfortunately, it did not, and I moved it back after 3 days because the Christmas holiday is coming up upon us, and I would have to move it anyway to put my tree up by the fireplace there in front of the window. I'm going to share a little bit the things that we done in Tennessee for this vacation, and what made this vacation so special was that we went up to pick my sister up from Illinois, who lives 500 miles away, and she is home now. But I thought I would go ahead and share these clips with you of some of the things that we did. We stayed at the Gatlinburg Falls Resort in a 3-bedroom cabin, and Allie, our daughter, was able to come down on Monday and left on Friday and enjoyed some time with us on her break from work, from her school break. So we stayed at the Gatlinburg Falls, a resort in the Hidden Valley section of it. There's the Parkside and Hidden Valley, and this cabin was called Majestic Vista. And on the very first day after we got checked in and got settled a little bit in on unpacking, we went out to the supermarket to pick up some things that we needed. And on our way out, we seen a bear. It's the first time my sister had seen a bear, a live bear. We also went to the As soon as we hit Tennessee line, we seen the Welcome Center on I-75 South at the Tennessee state line, and they had it beautifully decorated. This is the Gatlinburg Resort check-in office. You can also check in virtually online if you want to, and they will send all your information through the email, or you can go into one of their two offices to get checked in. Of course, we also get just these majestic views of the mountains, and they change ever so often as the sky changes. This is our cabin. It was 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath cabin, and it was just everything that they had showed. We have been staying in Tennessee for 21 years, and most of the time we stay at the Gatlinburg Falls Resort. And here recently we had been going down, and the cabins were not fully stocked, so I had learned to pack my skillets, spatulas, knives, things like that. I do a little bit of decorating, and I just love this coffee bar, and I added to that for a hot cocoa bar. The bedrooms were exactly as they had shown them in the pictures, because I had mentioned to them before that people who travel at a long distance, they expect to get a cabin the way that they see it, and when it's not, it's pretty disappointing. And some of the cabins in the past was something that I would have to, do a little bit of cleaning or rearranging or making sure that we had everything we needed. So this is what it actually did look like. Those were the pictures that they advertised, and even the fall decorations were there. I did bring a few of my own to decorate the table. Always take a puzzle in case it's rainy and we can't get out. We can still enjoy the cabin by working a puzzle or playing games or something like that. They had a little book that you could write your experiences in, and we definitely did tell them about how we felt about staying there. It's got a full laundry room. Everything was very clean. I think the light fixtures had a little dust on them, but I didn't feel like I needed to clean this cabin in order for us to enjoy our stay. It was buy 5 nights, get 6 nights free, so we took advantage of that. With my sister visiting, we wanted to give her the full experience of the vacation, and that we did. We did many different things with her. It just sometimes seemed there wasn't enough time in the day, but we didn't want to run the whole time. We really do like enjoying our cabin stay. The beds here had the pillow top mattresses, which was absolutely wonderful. And, we would definitely rent this cabin again. Everything was just spot on. It was so super nice, so clean. And we just really, really did enjoy our stay at this cabin. And then here I have brought a few things for the table. This was my first morning waking up, having my coffee, just quiet. And as Allie was on her way down on a Monday, traveling down, we visited this antique mall, and I will have a separate video if you want to see that. I think I've got it already uploaded. And of course, Krispy Kreme donuts. We're going to stop by and we're going to have those for a couple of mornings. We also went to the Old Mill Cafe. I really wanted my sister to have that experience, although it was a 2-hour wait. Oh my gosh, I would have done something different. I know the food is good, but geez, 2 hours wait was a little bit long. But we did make it through. We did enjoy our meal. And, from here on out, we're going to do different things. We did do the little Joe and Pop shop for a sub sandwich. That's really good if you're down in that area. We also went to the national park, and we have to stop and get a picture of whoever is with us at the iconic national Great Smoky Mountain National Park sign, and that we did. And fortunately, they did clean it up. I had seen that they had that on the news, and there was so much graffiti, and they cleaned that up. Look how nice that sign. I hope they don't mark it up again. But anyway, here we are getting that, and then right over a little pathway, there's a trail path that goes by this stream, and wanted to share that with my sister. But I love walking over and seeing that stream. It's very beautiful. We headed on up into the park. We are in like the end of the first week of October. The third week is peak season when all the leaves are pretty vibrant, but we wanted to head up to the highest lookout point, which was Newfoundland Gap, and enjoy the view up there. And this is just part of the scenery. The leaves were more yellow with a touch of orange, but not too much red, but it was still also beautiful. So we go up to the Newfoundland Gap to get some pictures and just take in the breathtaking scenery. And this is the first time my sister has went through a tunnel. If we weren't going over the mountain or around it, we were going through it. And so she got to experience driving through a tunnel through a mountainside. And then just the beautiful scenery itself was breathtaking for us all. We never get tired of it. We go back almost every year to visit Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge and Sevierville, Tennessee. And it wasn't too bad the week we were there. Of course, the kiddos were out of school, so there was quite a few more cars than normal. When Larry and I go down by ourselves, most of the time it's around his birthday in September, and we really enjoy it then. But so here we're coming up on the Newfoundland Gap lookout, and it is just at the top of the mountain, just breathtaking views of the mountains. And like I said, it's not as many colors as it would be the third and fourth week of October, but it's still breathtaking, and we still enjoyed it. So this is something, because my sister is in northern Illinois, close to the Iowa line, up near the Twin Cities. She's real close to Peoria, Illinois, so a lot of flat land up there, and she can never get used to the hills and curves of driving here in Kentucky, but I guess we're just used to it. But what a view this is. And it was such a spectacular weather day. The sun was warm. The breeze was just cool enough to cool us off, and we really did enjoy it. And we just got a few pictures while we were up there, while we were enjoying the scenery. When we got done with that, we headed back down to Gatlinburg, and we just drove through downtown Gatlinburg and enjoyed the view and lots of people. It was real people-y this week that we went. And on our way back to the cabin, There was a little cub bear just munching on some green grass or something. I figured there was a mama bear close by, but we were very cautious and got a picture of another bear. I think we seen 4 all together. The next day, we headed out. We wanted to go have a breakfast at the Applewood Farmhouse. We have always enjoyed this restaurant, gift shop, and they have something new this year. They have their apple cider barn that is new. We didn't go in to visit, but I did get a picture of it. And it wasn't too bad of a wait. I think it was like 25-minute wait. And there's my sister sitting up there. You can see her head. She got a rocker and she's sitting up there talking to a total stranger because that's what she does. And we were sitting out there on the bench just enjoying ourselves. Here's Allie and Larry. Waiting on our meal at Applewood Farmhouse, and this was the new section, the Apple Barn Cider Company. Like I said, we didn't go visit the new area. We weren't going to buy any cider, but we did go over to the gift shop, and I just love shopping in there. Found a couple of baskets, and I'll probably share that with you here soon in some of my hauls. I've got a lot of hauls coming up for the holiday, but this looks like an old barn, and it's a gift shop. It's got 3 levels. The 3rd level has baskets up on it, but I just love shopping in there. They have an old kitchen set up for, you can't go over in there. It's chained off, but I took a picture of it. And here was a little area. There's my sister sitting there, relaxing on the bench and enjoying herself. And then Larry and I took a picture here around all the pumpkins and the bench, and I think Allie was off shopping somewhere, and we didn't get a picture of her, but we enjoyed those scarecrows in the wagon up there. Next, we head out to Wares Valley. We wanted to show her the Wares Valley. She said she had watched somebody on YouTube who was talking about an old general store. So we headed out that way, and we did find an old general store. At first we passed it up, and then we come back and we visit that, and my sister found her a tobacco basket for about $25, so she didn't pass it up. I wanted to stop in the Incredible Christmas Place store. I wanted to get some ideas to decorate my mantle. I already knew what I was going to do with my tree, but I'm going to share some of their beautiful decorated trees that they had in their shop. I got to talk with the girl who was working there. She was working on the woodland tree, which I absolutely adore. And I asked her if she felt like it was work. She said what was so fun about it is that she didn't have a dollar amount on how to decorate the tree, and she was just doing a wonderful job decorating the trees. So there's such a wide variety of them, I thought that I would share them with you. I did get an idea for my mantle, and I did find a snowman, and I'll show you all of the new things that I got as I decorate each area. I'm not going to do a separate haul, but I'm going to show you what I got new and what I'm going to place in each area, what I have new on my tree, what I have new for my mantle, and so on and so forth. We definitely couldn't miss this store, the Old Time Pottery. I have heard that they're changing the name to Gabe. I'm not sure about that. But anyway, my sister loved this store. It has great prices. It has a large selection of just about everything. We did go visit the Old Mill Pottery House Cafe and Grill, and I just love how they have a little pumpkin house decorated in the front yard. We didn't have a long wait. We had about a 20-minute wait to get in this restaurant, and we just all had our favorite dishes and enjoyed the meal. We wanted to stop by the Three Bear General Store to see if we could find a mug, a Great Smoky Mountain mug with my sister's name on it. She spells it Robin, and unfortunately we couldn't, but we did get her a Great Smoky Mountain mug. And we always love to go miniature golfing, and this is the one that we picked this year. We had a blast. Our day got away from us before Allie was leaving to go back home. So here we are playing in the dark. It was a little cool, but we had a blast playing the Ripley's Davy Crockett. And here someone is sitting out there rooting me on the street. There's a stoplight right there. And it made me a little nervous, but anyway, I made it, and there was all kinds of cheer. And you got to spin the wheel, and you were to act it out, whether it was close your eyes or, putt between your legs or something fun like that. So we did have a blast. And we wanted to get in that miniature golf game before Allie headed out back to Kentucky, and so we did. On the 18th hole, if you get a hole-in-one, you get a free game. It goes down the rabbit hole. Unfortunately, this one got stuck, but they gave us a free game. So we'll definitely enjoy that when we go back. We did get up and go to the Morning Mist Village in the Glades Road area. And before my sister was heading back, We enjoyed the fire pit out on the back porch. It was one of her favorite spots while visiting. And so we got to sit out there and enjoy the fire pit and a lot of chit chat before she was heading back home to Illinois. So we had a blast. She wound up staying with us for, I think, about 5 weeks, and we enjoyed her company, and I miss her dearly. She's already back home, and I'm sure she's happy to be back home. It's always good to get away, but it's always good to get back home. So anyway, we did have a wonderful vacation. I hope you enjoyed this clip. And if you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button before you leave. And I have lots of more Christmas videos coming your way. Thanks, guys. Have a great day, and God bless.